welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hit the subscribe button to join the family. So as you guys can see by today's title, we are doing a follow-up on the chat I did the other day for Vlogtober #1. So today we have a special guest, everyone. Long awaited, she's making her debut. People have been asking for her, so she's coming in today. So let's do it. Hey, hey, hey. All right. What? So we're gonna let her introduce herself, kind of. This is my mother. You see this t-shirt, mommy, battery charged, fully charged. So what would you like to say to the people?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. All right. Well, she has a couple points written down from the video I did the other day. Chit, get ready with me. Go watch that if you haven't already. So we're gonna let her start with the first point, and I'll just piggyback off whatever she has to say.
Okay, so I mean, the reason why we're doing this is because I think some people may have made comments to us that we should do it, and people talk about our relationship all the time, and we will do a video about that, about our relationship. But to talk about putting yourself first. And so many of us do not do that, especially parents, especially moms. But for you, the viewers of her channel, it is very important to put yourself first. Wait, did I do my? Oh, okay, should have did that. But it's very important to put yourself first, because if you are not well, healthy, and whole, really, what can you offer someone else?
Mentally, physically,
right.
Emotionally.
So you have to get self in check before you can try to be in a relationship with anybody else. And that's any type of relationship. And that's something that I had to learn. And like I said, when we talk about our video about our relationship, I will check myself at the door and I'll explain that to you all in detail as it relates to our relationship. But putting yourself first is key, and I am just learning to do that in my so the fact that she's doing it at 19, I am super proud of her for realizing that self is important. And it's not selfish to put self first, because you still can be loving, you still can be encouraging, supportive, and all of that for those around you and those that you love, and still put yourself first. Because it's been said, I didn't coin the phrase, I'm not copying nobody, but it has been said, when helping you hurts me, that's a problem. That's a problem. So that's
when you gotta get cut off.
Yes.
And I like what she was saying, that you can still be loving and caring to people and still putting yourself first, because that's what it's all about. Like, once you love yourself, you can love other people. Like, if you aren't right internally, then you're gonna feel like it's gonna be faking it to other people. Like, you're gonna be giving them fake love, and that's not helping anybody. And that'll always come back on you. It'll hurt your mental. You'll be thinking about it like, oh, I gotta put on a fake smile today. And then that'll lead you to depression, and no one wants that. Mental health is very important. Very important.
And to touch on that, and I tell her all the time in her videos, point out your own flaws, because none of us are perfect. And when you point out your own flaws, you take power from other people to troll you, to say whatever about you, because, sweetheart, I already know. Let me show y'all. Can you see it? Can you see these dark circles? These raccoon eyes, they are hereditary. I hate them. But a lot of people identify me by them. And so, like I was sharing with her the other day, people were like, oh, I remember you because I remember those black circles. You look like you got black eyes. You thought you ate with that?
Give me that plate.
Okay. And it don't stop nothing.
No.
It don't. And that's what I encourage her. I'm always saying, embrace your flaws, because women point out all that unnecessary stuff. With a man, they don't care. My uncle once told me, he's like, a man will say anything about a woman in front of people. Oh, she this and oh, she that. And I have guy friends who have even attested to this. But when them lights go out, Oh, okay. It don't stop nothing. Look at it. Sydney and I together have about 8 or 9 skin conditions.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Like, look at this already.
I mean, we
Flaring
both.
up.
I mean, look at that. And we both. But guess what? We embrace it. Look, to all you ladies who are one shade, God bless y'all. Because we are like, I'm like 5 different shades. Look at my neck.
And I'm like 6.
Look at my eyes.
It only gets worse.
Look at my wrist. Look at these. So we're like, I'm like a whole color wheel. But it's okay because guess what? I love it. I love me and I embrace it. So you can't talk about it or call me out without looking crazy because guess what? I've already addressed it.
Right.
So next,
Right.
I've told her on her videos, you know, Sydney is self-taught and, you know, putting in her hair, doing her nails. And I'm like, girl, I could never. I don't even know where to begin. Her ponytails used to be so crooked, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
But she was still cute.
Oh, I wish I had a picture to put up on here.
But they were so crooked because I can't do no hair. But guess what? We made it. We made it through. I found people to do her hair. But I said that to say, I tell her, like, on your videos, when you can see that lace, it's like, what lace? That lace? When you can see that lace, you call that out because you never said you were a professional. You are a beginner.
No.
So guess what? When you come and you were like, first of all, thank you for watching. But second of all, you can't call me out because I see it. And again, I'm going to go back to this. Guys don't care. They don't care about that lace. First of all, I don't even know why y'all care because everybody knows it's fake anyway.
Right. We all know it's fake.
We all know it's fake. So whether it's melted or whether you can see a little bit, it's all good. As long as you cute, as long as you okay with it, then that's good. And that's what I tell her. Don't ask nobody else for their approval. You like it, we good then. I like it, so we good. I don't care. Your opinion, it really doesn't matter. Opinions are like bottoms. We all have them. But at the end of the day, who cares? Keep it to yourself. I'm good over here. Okay? We're good.
Alrighty then.
So that's that. That was just a little side note. You're welcome. So, next we're going to talk about, I wanted to ask Sydney, why in your video, when you talked about relationships, why did you say, that's for the birds? Trust me. Why did you say that?
A relationship is for the birds?
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of going back into what I said. I don't feel like relationships are very important, and I don't feel like it'll really help you be where you need to be. Like, a relationship is not going to take you where you want to go. Everyone wants one because they want someone to love, but you can love people, friends, parents, or family relationships, and you can just thrive off of that. And those can really support you more than a relationship can to you where you want to be. Yes, they can. So I say it's for the birds because it's for the birds. The birds can have that relationship, mating and all that. Relationships are not the determining factor in where your mindset is or where you feel like, if I have a relationship, then I'll be able to do this. No, you can do it on your own. Anything you want to do, you can do it on your own, and you have to believe in yourself. And that's why I said it's for the birds.
But you also said that you're a lover girl and you like loving on your man.
I do.
So how are you going to say, I have a difference of opinion there. I think that relationships are beautiful when they are equally yoked. And I am a believer. So I'm not going to get churchy and Bible beat y'all. But if I'm finna bring it up, I just do the little church. But so the thing of it is, relationships are beautiful when they're healthy. So if it's a healthy relationship, by all means go for it. I am single by choice.
Right.
Because you see me.
You see it.
It's by choice.
You see it.
Because I have learned my worth, my value. So I'm not going to entertain it if I see that what you say is just not accelerating me.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I've met people and it's just like, but I've been there, done that. I'm on something else, so I want something
greater,
something
bigger.
better, and something for me. And so, as I stated, the fact that my daughter that's still in her teens is getting that, and it took me until I'm in middle age to get that. My hat is off to you. I commend you for that, and I want you to keep striving for that. Don't lose sight of it, no matter who come, because it's gonna be some that come that you're gonna be like, You might want to put that aside for that one, but don't do it. Stay the course. if you stay the course and you pray and you ask God, what is his will for your life? Bring somebody to you that he has designed and prepared specifically for you. It's okay to wait.
Right.
Wait on it.
Right.
It's coming.
It's gonna come. And if
Yes.
you rush it, then you'll be rushing something that's temporary, that you don't need, that's gonna decelerate your growth.
Absolutely. So, what would you say are some benefits of being single versus being in a relationship?
Well, the first one is that I know I'm not getting cheated on, but that's besides the point.
I mean, it's benefits for both. So I guess, where I'm going with it, it's whatever fits you. Whatever you want to do, then that's what you do. But I do like when she said, you don't have to pick up on the trend, with all these TikToks and everybody got their boo, because you really don't know what people got going on. And as she stated in that video, please go watch it. People gonna put the best out to you.
Who's really gonna show you the best?
Yeah, and that's fine. But then when it all crumble, see how people gonna start looking like, I knew it was a lie anyway. But I mean, if it's real, then it's real. But get you something that's real. Connect with somebody that's real and real for you. Not because they fit in they fit a description, they're gonna look good. Yeah. You don't want that.
Like Lil Baby said, we can't even talk about, you won't even look right. You don't want to be one of them. You don't want to be one of them.
Give me the one with the glasses. Come here, boo. Let me take the voice. Nah, I see you. Because I can look into your eyes just like you can look into my dark circles, and I can see where you're coming from.
Right.
Let me see them eyes. I want to know, for young people, because I talk to a lot of young people, y'all. It's a lot of people who be hitting me up, Miss T, Mama, Auntie. And my child has made a comment for like, oh, you my mama, can I talk? But she understands, and I'm okay with it, and we okay with y'all. Come on. What's going on? Talk to mama. Talk to mama. I'm not your mama, but I can be the likeness of your mama. What's going on?
Right.
So they constantly call me. People be like, well, you just talk to young people. You talk. I mean, that's who I connect with. I have a small circle of adult friends, but I know how to separate the two. And so my thing is, if I can help anybody with my story, my testimony, whatever it is, then I'm going to help you. Because we all need that. We all, like, growing up in my era, our parents didn't talk to us just about whatever, whenever. And it's just like you had to, you really had to dull that conversation down. I'm with her, let's be candid. Because I already know y'all talking about it anyway. So let me go ahead and give you the real from somebody who been there and somebody who has your best interest at heart. Don't just listen to what the people saying, because they're going to tell you anything, but mama going to tell you the truth.
Right.
The truth. So what is this talking stage? We just talking.
It's a vibe. It's
I
a
don't get
vibe.
it.
The talk, yeah, I
What is the
feel
talking
like
stage?
the more you get older, people need to realize that you can date around. Dating doesn't mean unless you're dating exclusively, but you can date around. So I feel like talking is a younger or adolescent form of dating.
Okay, so you could talk to
whoever you want to,
however
unless
many.
you're talking exclusively, and then that leads into what children or adolescents, teenagers call dating. But in reality,
but talking exclusively, but we ain't got no title.
yeah, now that I don't understand.
What is that?
Could never be me.
Who does that?
We're not doing that in 2023. 2022, we ending it. In 2023, we're starting better things. Let's start better things now, in fact.
Now, because my point to asking that is to touch on something you said on your video. I think this is, a lot of people get confused in that, because you can be talking to someone and you can really have a great vibe. You could be like, oh, they are amazing, I love talking to them. But does that mean you're supposed to be with them?
People need to learn to separate
Or
romantic relationships.
Or is it just a
friendships.
good friend? See, we've been talking, and then where y'all mess up, young people, is y'all go ahead and go over there into that other grown folk territory. So now I feel like since we done stepped into the grown territory, now that probably means we got to be together, but you're not ready. You're not ready to be exclusive. Because you're still exploring other options. Because let's be clear, just last week, you was talking to somebody else. But now that you done sealed a deal here, are we exclusive? No, we're not. We're still friends. So young people, know this. Just because you step into that other territory, don't expect to be exclusive, and because you still learning yourself. You don't know who you really are. You still growing. Allow yourself that time to grow and find out who you are, because different stages in life, you're going to go through different phases, different stages. You're going to like different things. You're going to dislike different things. You're going to dislike certain people. So, we all change. So allow yourself that time to grow instead of deciding that I'm going to be in this committed relationship. And if you can handle it, then by all means do it. If it's for you and you all can handle it, you're on the same page, then do it. But when there's a lot of discord and it's a lot of toxic, just be friends. It's okay. I don't have to be exclusive with you, and you don't have to be exclusive with me. We friends. Let me find out who I am. Y'all just graduated high school. I don't care what you're in college for. That might change 3 years. You might be like, I don't even want to do this no more. This ain't even my interest no more. Allow yourself time. That's why when we say putting yourself first and going to my next topic of self-love is important. Because when you're loving on yourself, you find out who you are, not who people want you to be. And I love when you said about self-love, when you say, well, who's the original? Who gonna be you?
Right.
Be true to who you are, whoever you are, whatever you like, whatever you want to do. Be true to that, because that's what causes confusion in a lot of adults too. A lot of people's lives, because they're not true to who they are. Be true to who you are. Okay? I might like this, I might not like that, but this is all me. I mean, don't let me stand up and give it to y'all. But what I'm saying is, I love myself in all my voluptuous glory. Okay? So you want somebody, you can't love somebody until you love all of that about yourself. Like I say, I'm just looking at this camera. I keep looking at this. I'm like, ooh, child, they probably looking. But that's me. It's all me. It's all a part of me. And again, it don't stop nothing. Okay. Y'all might be talking about it, but it don't stop nothing. So self-love is important. So how long have you been on this self-love journey?
Reality, let's say the start of 2022, I wanted to do better things. So I was like, that starts with doing better for myself. So really 2022, but I did start later on in 2021 with the help of some YouTube videos saying, take care of yourself. So I'm like, oh yeah, that would be nice. Like I've already, like I said in my previous video, I've always loved myself. I always did the best for myself, but now I'm learning what different ways I can do that. I didn't really have a lot of ways. I was just like, oh, I like to go to sleep, so I went to sleep. I like to watch anime, so I watch anime. But now I'm like, I set the whole mood. I light the candle, lights dim, I have a bed, vibrate, turn on the anime, do that for whatever, and just do it for myself. So I already started in 2022, and I'm trying to continue that for forever, and I'll teach that to my kids.
Yes, very important, very important. And in your video, you spoke on, you said something about, like, if a person is doing this, they're not gonna change. I disagree. I think people can change. But I think a key part of change is surrounding yourself with people who want to uplift you. And people, I have heard it said, like, if you the highest in your group, then that's a problem. You should want to be with people who are constantly encouraging you to be better, do better. If you know you're doing something that you shouldn't, you want people to hold you accountable. You don't want people that's going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, girl. But then they in that separate group chat that these young people have told me about. They're in that separate group chat. So I'm like, girl, y'all, you see what she doing? It ain't for me, but okay, tell her that.
Yeah, be a real friend, true friend.
Be a real friend, because it's okay to try to uplift your friends, encourage them to be the better version of yourselves. I just told somebody this the other day. When you look in the mirror, ask God to show you the way He sees you. Let me see you the way you see me.
Oh, you didn't do your little finger.
Oh, there you go. Hallelujah. So let me show me, because I don't know me. Because sometimes you might surprise yourself. That's why I say sometimes you can't even trust yourself. So how you gonna put all this trust in other people?
Yeah.
Put your faith in Him. Okay. So people can change. And a part of that is self-realization. You know, you can come and say, you know what, this is not it for me. I want better for myself. But a big part of that is surrounding yourself with people who encourage you, who support you, and who just want to push you to do better, to be great, to be the great person you are designed to be. And on to friendships and doing what makes you happy. So you were saying that your friends should support you in everything. So the people that you are connected with, acquainted with, do you think they should? Because I know I don't. Share your YouTube thing every time you put it on. You mentioned that, like, if they don't share YouTube, they don't support you if you're, in sports. Do you feel like people connected with you should do that? Because I don't.
I feel like they should. Any of my friends that have ever started a business or are pursuing something, I've always posted on my Instagram, like, go follow my girl, go get at her. Mm-hmm. I do that with anything, and I'll do that with anybody, that I support. So I feel like that should be reciprocated. If I'm doing it on YouTube and you see I'm posting videos back to back, or if I'm just posting one video a month, it doesn't matter. Say, do a little screenshot, and I'll insert a screenshot of what my cousin did. She did that a few times. That's all I need. A simple that. Or you don't even watch. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But at least repost my thumbnail. Say, go get at my girl. This video is fire, whatever. I feel like that should be reciprocated. I feel like that's a real friend. You don't really have to do it every time, but I feel like if a real friend supported you, they would do it every time.
Would you do it?
Yes.
Oh.
Every time. And I've done it in the past.
Okay. All right. So is that a conversation you would have with your friends? Like, girl, why you not supporting me? Or do you just move on?
I just move on.
Okay.
People will support who they want to support, and not just keep it in the back of my mind who supports me and who doesn't. Because if I do happen to blow up and now everyone wants to be my friend, then it's over for you, because you didn't support me when I was small and I was starting out.
I guess I better start sharing that thumbnail so I don't get cut.
Right.
And you spoke on forgiveness. Is that something, I know you were saying you're super kind, you're super nice. Are you forgiving?
Yes. It really doesn't take me long to forgive people. Like,
that is true.
I could be mad. The longest I think I've been mad at someone has probably been an hour. After that, I just let it go. Now I might not tell the person immediately, like, I'm not mad at you anymore. I might just let them think I'm mad so I could, but I really don't stay mad long, and I'll just be like, okay, well, it's in the past. Like, I'll get past it. Like, if it's not detrimental to me, then I don't feel like I should keep it on my heart and hold a grudge to someone about it.
And that's good. That's a very mature attitude to have, because forgiveness is important, because we want forgiveness from Him for the things that we do. So we have to forgive each other. And how often? Over and over and over, because we all are human.
70 times 7.
Oh, you better preach.
70 times 7.
But that is true, because He can forgive us every day. We be sinning every day. Them thoughts be up there every day. But when we wake up the next day, He gives us brand new mercies. Ooh, brand new grace. Okay, then. So you have to forgive people. It's not easy, but if you do it, it can become easy. Because like you said, now I have asked for forgiveness for the same thing over and over and over. She's like, but you keep doing it, do better. Okay, I am. Then I do it again. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But she forgives me over and over and over. And likewise, so that's very important that you forgive, because if you hold on to that, you're just going to let anger, it's just going to fester, it's just going to be unhealthy. Let that stuff go, because what we talked about 5 minutes ago is the past. The past is the past. You cannot reach back in there and change nothing. All you can do is try to do better and be better in this moment. So we are very forgiving people, and our family is. I think it's a blessing and a curse for our family, because we feel like we have been trampled on and stumped time and time again. But it's okay, because He, my Father, He sees that, and He's going to bless us accordingly, because it's our hearts. So I'm not going to let anybody come and change my heart and my attitude towards people because they have wronged me, because the Bible tells me to pray for those who spitefully misuse you, mistreat you, take advantage of you. So I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to still love on you. I'm going to forgive you. That don't mean you be a fool. Now, you don't go back and do the same thing, but I'm going to, you may not operate with them the same way, but I forgive you. Because I ain't going to let you take that power from me.
So what do you think about forgive and forget? Do you think you should forgive and forget? Yes. Or should you forgive and keep it in your mind?
You should forgive and forget because he does. He don't hold on to all that you did. Because we ain't all been perfect. He's going to forgive you and he's going to forget it. But don't you do it again. Hello. Because if you're asking for forgiveness, don't do it no more. Oh, wait, give up. Don't do it no more. So, and that's the beauty of it all. The relationships, I feel, are beautiful. They blossom in their own way. And something I always tell my daughter, don't try to force nothing. Let it be organic. Because when it's organic, it's real and it feels better. You can't try to force nothing. You can't try to change nobody. Let him change them. And then you can have a better friendship. So you just keep forgiving and keep loving on people and loving on them and loving on them and loving on them, because that's heaping hot coal on their head when they know they have done you wrong, but you still loving and you still kind. You let him do the work. Revenge don't belong to you. Let him do the work. I ain't got time to try to get back at you. He gonna do that. He gonna whoop you. I ain't got to. Okay.
Okay, Breeze.
Okay.
Breeze.
Okay, so we just got a couple more points. We're gonna let y'all go because I see this ticker. And y'all don't like to listen to my baby videos. A lot of y'all done said y'all fast forward. I want y'all to stop doing that. Just let it play out.
Watch the whole video.
Watch the whole video. Just let it play out, okay? Just let it play. Even if you don't want to listen, go wash dishes, go do whatever. But let the video play out. Help us out. Because I'm on it. She knows she got my support. Okay, this is, actually my last topic. Ooh. You see that? Social media. And none but the devil. Because I hate social media. It's people, they live lies on social media. People try to pattern themselves off of people they see instead of being you. It's okay, and I know you touched on the BBLs. I don't care. Whatever you feel like you need to do for you to, build your self-esteem, do it for you, but don't do it for other people to fit into a mold. Because when I go on there, like, I'm on social media and I probably got like 30 followers. But I follow more people who I feel like are inspirational to me, or I care to hear what they have to say. But it's just like, don't get caught up on social media. It's fake. It ain't real. But you be you. But so for the people, because I go on there, I'm like, well, dog, all these females look the same. Everybody got the hair. Everybody snatched and this and that. Ooh, give me the real. Let me see that girl with that natural. Okay. Let me see that girl with them dimples. Let me see them 15 shades, boo. I'm going to celebrate you. Because you being you. But like I said, if you want to enhance yourself for yourself, but don't do it for attention. And, don't post things for attention. Don't do that. Don't let social media, don't be drawn into social media like that. You just be you. Let you shine through. Because again, I'm going to go back to what I said. Because with them dudes, ladies, when you trying to get their attention, it don't matter. The girls looking at the girls and saying, ooh, look at her toes this and look at her toes that. Because it's somebody who want to, okay, then I'm going to keep it G-rated. But you know what I'm saying. And for the guys, you don't have to flex and do all that on social media. Because if a girl is going to like you, she's going to like you. You know how many broke guys there are around? They got a female. When you walking about your daily life and you be like, well, dog, well, how they matched up? That don't even seem like, okay. Because it's not with a man, ladies. Let me give y'all a little nugget. You got to connect with him up here. And in his heart. It don't matter what you look like on the outside. You be like, well, dog, how she got him? Because she connected to his mental. She pulled at his heartstrings. So that's why be you, because you want all of your connections and relationships to be real. Your romantic relationships, your homie relationships, you want it all to be real. With me, I can only be me. And for those of you who know me, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know the real. I almost came on here like that, but I said they ain't ready for that yet.
Oh my God.
They ain't ready for the real. I don't expose that to everybody, but y'all who close to me, y'all know what I mean. I got to be me, and I got to be real. Because if you're going to love me, you're going to love me regardless. And all my flaws and all that comes with me. So don't be influenced by social media. I don't like social media. I don't like it. It's so toxic. It to me is so toxic, and especially for these young people, it confuses them to what's real, what's authentic. Be you, and that touches on actually was one more, and then I'm done. Cause you spoke on style. You was like, a dress gonna do it for me every time, and they're not gonna see you in J's. But what's wrong with somebody who is wearing those expensive, those name brands and expensive shoes? Do you have an issue with that?
No. No, I don't have an issue with that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, when someone says you have style or you are fashionable, I see designer things. I don't really see the basics. Like, of course, people can dress up something. They're like, oh, that's cute, but they won't say it unless it's the dress Rihanna wore or Beyonce said she liked. It won't be something simple like, oh, you put that on. That would just be like, oh, you look cute. But not you put that on. But meanwhile, every piece matches every piece. That's just how I feel about that. But anyone can wear anything. I think every style looks good.
I don't either. And she probably get that from me because I was never a dresser, okay? I never really, I just wasn't that girl. And I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me. But don't think that defines you. Don't feel like you have to get those expensive shoes. Because I'm like, Vans going to do it for me every time. Come on, Vans. All colors. Every time. But if you are Jay's person, go for it. It's just I don't get off on stuff like that. That stuff is material and it's gonna fade away. And then it's gonna it just keeps coming in rotation. So you gotta peep that. That's why I say be you. You don't have to go with those latest trends. If you just want to wear a plain old t-shirt, it ain't gotta be all these designer labels and all that, because at the end of the day, how you feel knowing that it's a child over here that don't have nothing to eat, don't know what they're going to eat tonight, but here you go walking with your $1,000 worth of clothes on. See what I'm saying? So love on people, help people where you can. Now, if you can afford it and you don't work for it, then by all means do it. Do it. But also, in doing that, look out for your fellow brother and sister also. Because everybody can't afford it. And don't look down on me because my purse ain't real. Even though mine aren't. But don't look down on somebody when they aren't, because I don't. Because I'm going to treat you the same whether you got a whatever purse versus this. If you got this, I'm not a respecter of person because he is not. Okay? So I'm going to rock with you the same regardless of your socioeconomic status. You all the same with me. Okay? If I'm going to rock with you, I'm going to rock with you. And that's that. And that's pretty much all that I had to say. We just wanted to come in and follow up on that, because it's something that we talk about all the time. But like I say, make sure you tune in for our video when I talk about my parenting and our relationship.
She might even do her own video. She finna have her own playlist.
She's not.
She will.
And am I a helicopter parent or not? Am I?
So then for that video,
I could be for both of mine, because I still will check somebody about my grown child. Please believe I will. So yeah, stay tuned. That video, maybe we'll do it in Vlogtober. I don't know, because she got like 28 more videos lined up for y'all. Right. So I guess you'll fit me in there somewhere.
We can do another vid in Vlogtober.
But like you say, if you want more videos with like, comment, subscribe, let us know is there something you want to talk about. I guarantee y'all, tune in for that video about our relationship and my parenting. We will have some good information for you on there. Trust.
All right. Well, as she said, if you enjoyed today's video, then like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in our next one. Bye.